The Cordwainers lets you get, or helps you get what you want.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, absolutely. You've got that freedom of spending that 2 or 3 years, having an idea and absolutely having all the help to be able to put it into practice. Whereas when you are out in the industry, you do get lots of people saying no.
It's getting over the nose, really, and trying to make shoes the way you want them, and knowing that when you learn how to cut out a piece of leather, that the way that pony skin goes, you know all the different parts of the skin, the way that the grain. It's just the fact that you understand leather, you understand how to cut a pattern, you know how to sew it up, even if you stick your finger in the sewing machine. You know how to make the shoe. It's such a fantastic grounding. You decided on the name Fiorentini Baker because it was you, Baker, and Paolo Fiorentini.
Exactly.
And you've really, now you've got, how many shops have you got? So you've got this one here in Rivington Street.
Yeah.
And then you've got the one in New York.
Westbourne Grove and Bologna. Bologna is still, it wasn't a big worry financially. In fact, it wasn't even a shop, it was an office. And then people just kept sort of coming in the door. So we thought we'd try a shop. My brand has sort of become known as these big clumpy boots, which I love big clumpy boots, but I do quite like, I'm very sort of 70s, I suppose, in my style. I love that. I really just wanted to keep it very authentic. I wanted to keep it not very big. It's a very small sort of artisan factory that makes the shoes.
And the Hope brand is it's basically me and what I like wearing, and it's difficult because when it's your name that's the brand, and when it's your it's so personal, isn't it? And I know there's pictures of you downstairs because it's all about you, isn't it? It's about what you wear and what you like, and it's you're sort of rock chic. I just wear shoes that are comfortable, and I do this sneaker brand, but it's sneakers that have got this nice insole because I started surfing about 10 years ago, and I didn't really have any really, really comfortable shoes, and so I just love the idea of having something squishy underneath your foot and being able to run around. It's just the ability to make shoes and know how to cut them out and know how to stitch them, that you can't fake it.
And the London College of Fashion bit, as you're saying, we were mostly in the East End and then we were in the West End.
It was amazing, wasn't it, to be in the West End?
And we'd go to Hayward Gallery, we go here. And really, was her name Stella? She was
Stella,
from yeah. And she did teach you to think, on a different sort of plane, because shoes can be a little bit limiting even, when you were,
It was the fashion side of things, wasn't it?
It was the fashion kind of things, of where to, making your brain work and think about things, piece of music, film, somebody in the street, old lady on a bus, everything can give you some sort of idea.
Because otherwise shoes in isolation are, your foot and your body go together, don't you? And up in the Cordwainers, you'll be designing shoes but with no real thought about fashion. So when you came into the West End and you had this fantastic resource of the London College of Fashion Library, and you could kind of look at, Collezione or those great Italian magazines and see what people were wearing, because otherwise you kind of knew how to do it. But the good thing about the London College of Fashion is it kind of tied in the fashion, because you weren't then just designing a thing that was there and for nobody was going to wear it. It made sense of it all.